The Gilded Age. It is in quite a few ways mirthful, funny to have the Gilded Age on Mondays and the Great on Tuesdays. The new episodes, as in on HBO, unless of course one doesn't want to, and I don't, go for the binge watching on HBO Max. So you have in contrast America with the Gilded Age and the great Russia with its great moments. And the short conclusion would be savages and, well, more sophisticated people. Like now, America, still the lighthouse, still the beacon, still the power that can at least try and protect the innocent. Israel, us here against the Russian bear. So America, in contrast, Putin, Russia invading Ukraine, killing children, women, old people, civilians. The ruthless type. What has changed? I wonder. Well, apparently not much, not fundamentals, not the ethics, not the morals, the goals of the Russian Tsars, or would be. That's of course a superficial look, and it's just for fun and allowed because we're playing a game here. We had some viewership on a different channel. I should recommend it. No, nothing. Tiny. Here there's an empty space. Nobody's watching. So why not take advantage and do crazy things? Say the Russians are just primitive. The Americans, when set next to the Russians, are magnificent nobles, aristocrats. Of course, it's not. I mean, if we look at today, the Republicans are just fools. Let's try and get out of the confines of the note about, what was it? The Gilded Age. Let's try and have a little bit of a purpose, a focus. So, well, if, and why not? I keep comparing, mă, ești mă de acolo. The Gilded Age and the Grain. Then, in both cases, you have many similarities. You have this privileged class, this nouveau-ish and old money, or money trying to push, oh my dear, there's such social class. And also the new money, Mrs. Russell, for instance, doesn't want her son to congregate, not even have sex with this widow, because he has to have other targets, other aspirations, with money, with distinction, nobility. And with the great, you have savagery, really. In this episode I'm talking of, spoiler alert, as if anybody is still there listening, watching. It might be, I say what's not. It might be worthwhile. That's why one reason to keep it. It's because look, it's not expressing what's happening. It can be really interesting to look at those boys. They have their own show. I mean, and it can be thrilling. It can be a horror note. If Balzac mainly starts screaming, oh my God, you're terrified. You fall from a chair. Unless, of course, the phone breaks, explodes. The great, yeah, they put the would-be Tsar, Paul, on an animal to shoot at. And I wonder if this is not the accident. One Tsar killed his son by accident. I wonder if this is the stupid accident. And the killing, the bloodletting, I mentioned in another note that the Great tried to outlaw murder. And they were against it. Even the peasants, those who, it's true, it's a more complicated situation there. Subscribe, watch the other notes. I'm just kidding. Why do that? So, on the one hand, you have this cruelty, you have this background, this tradition which explains some of what happened. That's what they used to do. But then, of course, in America, you had the Wild West, you had the killing, the massacre of the Native Americans. So it's not so easy. It's not Americans, wow, super nobles, noblesse oblige. And the Russians, just cavemen, cave people. No, the Great tries to push, to introduce progress. So there is that trying to overcome the challenges. America had those classes that are fighting over the Metropolitan, the New Opera, all the Academy, over privileges. But then you had in the background, before what we see in these series, so much horror. So there is that.